Hello, welcome to today's episode. Welcome to Common Sense with me, Dr. Vivian Atut. In today's episode, we are looking at email marketing. So, in today's episode, I'm Dr. Vivian Atut, your host and a marketing expert. Today we would be discussing the importance of email marketing to your business. Many people have been asking me, how do we harness the power of email marketing in the face of all other marketing strategies? And we would know that email marketing is one of those marketing strategies that has been around. It's been around for decades, and it remains a powerful tool to continue to harness, to continue to take advantage of as far as your marketing strategy is concerned. It is actually 40 times more effective at acquiring new customers than social media. So it makes it a very, very important component of any successful marketing strategy. So today, people ask me, give me some top reasons. Give me top reasons why, as an entrepreneur, I should continue to look at email marketing. So let me discuss with you in this episode some of the 4 top reasons that you should continue to have email marketing as a key component of your marketing strategy. Number 1 is cost. It is cost effective to use email marketing because it is low cost. It provides high returns on your investment. It's affordable. You can use it to reach a large number of people affordably, and you can actually automate it, and it saves you time, saving you resources, saving you money. So cost effectiveness is one of the key drivers that would help you know that email marketing remains relevant, targeted. So with email marketing, you can segment your audience and send targeted messages to specific groups. You can look at how customers have been behaving on your website. You can look at buying behavior. You can look at different variables that can help you segment your marketing list so that you are able to reach targeted customers with targeted messages, so you're not all over the place. Another key reason why email marketing must remain a key component of your marketing strategy is because it's measurable. It gives you a wealth of data that you can use. You can measure the success of your campaign. You can track open rates. You can track click-through rate. You can track conversion rates. You can track other data components, and you can use this information to continue to improve your email marketing strategy. So another thing is email marketing is personal. You say, dear Vivian. I mean, people relate to them when you are personal with them. So it allows you to interact personally with each customer. So you can have a friendly conversation. You can have a tone that really builds relationship with your audience, and that will foster what? Loyalty. So let me get people say, oh, can you give us an example? So let's just imagine a small business owner called Sarah. So Sarah runs a local bakery. Sarah has been using email marketing to reach her customers, and it has been a game changer for her business. So think about it. Sarah uses targeted emails to offer special discounts to her most loyal customers and send newsletters to keep her audience informed about new menu items and upcoming events. So what happens? She checks the click-through rate. What happens? She sees increases in click-through, and she's seen a significant boost in her sales. Why? Because of her email marketing efforts. So you can think of clothing retailer, for example. There is this clothing retailer called Max. What happened? He started a new email marketing campaign promoting all his summer collections. and using eye-catching graphics, giving his customers call to actions that are strong and powerful. So what happens? He generates a high click-through rate and drives traffic to his website. So his email campaign was successful and even received positive feedback from customers who appreciate the personalized touch. So email marketing remains a very important component of your marketing strategy. So as we continue to look at the importance of email marketing in your business, let me just highlight, we have talked about it's efficient, it's cost effective to reach and engage customers, it's low cost strategy that gives you high returns on investment, it makes it accessible to businesses of all sizes. You don't have to be a Fortune 500 or a big business to be able to use email marketing. It allows you to give targeted messages, which increases the relevance and effectiveness of your campaign. We talk about, you can measure, you can look at data points like open rate, click-through rate, conversions, and many other data points. So one of the things that we have said is absolutely email marketing really benefits businesses of all sizes. So you might be asking, okay, Vivian, that's great, you've listed explained the relevant, some of the top key reasons why we should be doing email marketing. That's great. Yeah, can you give us some tips on how to create successful email marketing campaign? So let's get into it. So I'm gonna discuss with you some of the tips that you can use in creating a successful email marketing campaign. If we are making sense to you, like our podcast, share, continue to be a part of our community. If you've been having some challenges with email marketing or any other aspect of marketing, reach out in the back channel, send us messages, continue to be a part of our community. So one of the things or the strategy you can actually use or tips to implement your email marketing campaign is, number one, define your target audience. So you need to be able to know, who is my target audience, because this will help you create targeted and relevant messaging. So you would be able to get, whether it's people who've expressed interest in your website, in your product. So you need to have a target audience, because once you know them, then you will know how to target them with relevant message. Number two is have a clear call to action. What do you want people to do when they open your email? Do you want them to view your website, buy a product, redirect them to subscribe to your mailing list? What do you want them? Your call to action must be clear, and it must be only one. I advise you have just one call to action per email, so anyone opening that email will know exactly what you want them to do. Number three strategy is personalize your emails. So personalized emails are more likely to be opened and reacted. People will take action on something that is more personal than something that actually is general. So it is always important to test and also to optimize. So test and optimize your emails so that you can always improve. There is always room for improvement. And the final tip on this is, make it visually appealing. So use eye-catching graphics and a clean design to make your emails more engaging. So these are some of the 5 tips that you can actually use to create your email marketing. Define your target market, have a clear call to action, personalize your emails, test and optimize, and make sure you have visually appealing images in your email. So I hear someone saying excellent. So these are some of the tips. So let's imagine if you want to learn more about email marketing. You want to learn more about email marketing. So let's look at some other detailed examples that you can actually use email marketing. So I'll give you some examples of some let's take a local coffee shop, for example. Let's call it Java Joint. Let's imagine this shop is owned by Maria, and Maria started using email marketing to promote her special events and all other promotions. And what happens? The results were impressive. She sent out an email to her subscribers announcing a new menu item and offering a discount for those who come in to try it. So email was a huge success. And Maria, what did she do? She saw an increase in foot traffic. Not just that, she also saw an increase in sales. So she used it to build a sense of community amongst her customers. She sent out monthly newsletters with updates and behind the scenes photos. What's happening? People always want to know what's happening behind the scenes, and this has helped her to keep her customers engaged and informed, and also provided her with valuable insights. She used email marketing to tell a story, what is happening at her coffee shop. So one of the things that happened, so that's an example of a small business. So we can even look at an example of a big business. Let me say a national retail clothing shop. Let's just say Fashion Forward, for example. So they've been using email marketing to promote their new collection and drive sales. So they segment their email list based on customers' past purchase behavior and also interest. And what do? They target each segment with a different email campaign. And what has been the result? The results were outstanding. So they saw a 30% increase in open rates, 20% increase in click-through, 15% increase in sales. So the targeted message, the personalized approach of their email marketing campaigns were key to this success. So we've talked about targeted messages, personalized campaigns. So this is really, really impressive. So email marketing can have a huge impact on your business success, on your business growth. So let us look into some of the common mistakes when it comes to email marketing. So unfortunately, many businesses make mistakes that hinder the success of their email marketing. And as we get closer to the end of this podcast, let me just begin to share with you some of the common mistakes that you should be mindful of. Number one, if you don't segment your email list, so it can lead to irrelevant messaging and lower engagement rate. So think about it. An email targeted at a different segment sent to different people who are not interested. You don't segment your email list maybe based on preference or past purchase and other data points. What happens is people just see this as junk or irrelevant emails, and that has an impact on your open rate. So another thing to be mindful of is using a generic unprofessional email template. So it can make your business look what? Unprofessional and turn off people and potential customers. So you want to be professional, you want to be creative, you want to use templates that actually are appealing, visually appealing. We talked about this. So the third point that can actually impact on your email marketing strategy is sending too many emails. People are already connected to lots and lots of businesses, and the least thing they want to see is so many emails coming from the same business daily or weekly or even more than one email a day. So this leads to inbox overload and can cause people to do what? Unsubscribe from your email list. So another thing you need to be mindful of is not including a clear call to action. So what do you want people to do when they open your email? So what happens is if the call to action is not clear, the engagement will also be very low. And number 5, if you ignore important metrics and data. So email marketing gives you data, it gives you insight, and it is important to use this data, whether it's open rate, whether it's click-through rate, whether it's conversion, and any other data points that you get from your email marketing. You need to be able to use this to improve your email marketing strategy. So I hope this has been great advice for you, and understanding some of the common mistakes that you need to avoid. We've shared with you today some of the strategy. How do you do email marketing? We've also shared with you some of the common mistakes that you need to be able to implement. We've shared with you the top 4 reasons why email marketing is relevant. So thank you for being on this podcast today, and thank you for listening to some of the life-changing tips that can change your email marketing strategy and put you on a success path in your business. So to conclude today, I just want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another expert discussion on marketing strategy, and to discuss the latest marketing trends that you need to be mindful of. And until next week, you keep well.